How about that? Weird. Okay. Huh. I don't know how it was picking up my speech when my microphone wasn't actually turned on. Unless I have a mysterious peripheral plugged in it somewhere, but that's not important for right now. Alright, what is important is that we are back playing Call of the Elder Gods. And we're still stuck in this particular little area, but I think we're getting pretty close. I'm just trying to write down everything we know. So let's see here. We know that the croc is number 1. Name is Larry or Howard. It's the dilettante. Codename Orion. It's got the weird crocodile symbol. Cat is number 2. It's Patricia. Patricia's the biologist. We know 3 of the codenames, which she is not. It's not Orion, Lynx, or Auriga. She has a weird little half-circle tower. Alright, we got Felix, who's got to be number 3, as the weird, whatever the heck this is, maybe a crane? I'm going to go with crane. Felix is the archaeologist. And do we have a code name for him? I have a code name for Felix anywhere. You're Auriga. And since you're going 3rd, you've got this weird symbol with the snake at the end. I'm just going to put you down as Sneck. Alright. This one is going to be the psychiatrist. Psychiatrist has got to be in this jackal's mask. Going 4th. Name is Eugene. He's the one who you have the most information about. I could just try to brute force it, but it seems like a little bit more fun. No, his code name is Eridanus from the Dilettante. And he's got to have this little symbol right here with the hypnosis beams. Which means that the one remaining person is the regular bird. Unless that mask is not... Hang on. That mask has got to be this one, right?
A statue of Horus, Egyptian god of order and justice.
There's no way it could be that one. Yeah. So that guy's got to be the eagle. We know that that is going to be... Let's see here. One remaining person that we don't have, so it's got to be a Larry or a Howard. So it's either Larry with the codename of Elyksr, or Howard with the one remaining one. So we'll put an L or H for there. I know that's the astronomer. We know that it's either Elyksr or something else. Right, so Orion has to be Howard because we know that that's Orion. So it's gotta be Larry down here. And we know that his codename is Elyksr. And that Elyksr has the bird head and this little symbol right here. Just going to call that the burb. Burb. Okay, cool. Now let's take a look at what I've actually got here and figure out what the heck I messed up. I just need to write it all down so I can actually track. Alright. Crocodile. Number 1, Howard, dilettante, Orion. Crocodile symbol. Cool. Number 2 is the cat. Cat, Patricia, biologist. Corvus. That's the one missing one, yep. That checks out. And then that, number 3, is over here. Number 3 is the crane. That's where I messed up. Alright. Let's move that over there. Felix, archaeologist. Auriga, snake. Okay, good. Number 4 is the jackal. Eugene, psychiatrist. Eridanus, weird bird hypnosis. And then the eagle is number 5. Larry, astronomer. Lynx, burb. Alright, let's hit this button, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, so I just had 3 and 4 backwards.
That elevator. It must be the access to Bowen's office.
Well, that's
Evangeline has
fine,
to
but
be there. I'm sure of it.
We got there in the end, and that's the important thing. Let's see here. Let me fix my chat windows a little bit. At some point, I will have to take a quick break so I can grab food. But that should be in another 10 minutes or so we've got time. Alright, who wants to go up the spooky elevator first? What? Oh.
As he rode the elevator up, Harry regretted not bringing a weapon. What if Bowen was still up there?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what you're hiding here, you scoundrel. Well, looks like they give this medal to just about anyone.
Office of Strategic Services. Acts carried out in defense of liberty and security of the United States. Alright. Signed by Truman, whoever that is. I don't think anybody is aware. Alright. Oh, there's a door behind the curtain. What a weird freaking office. Alright. Before we look at the desk, let's look at what's over here. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Oh, here we go.
Spitsbergen. That's the place in Norway Evangeline mentioned.
Spitsbergen. Girl with Everhart understands its language. Maybe we can communicate with it. Sure. Seems smart.
Consciousness exchange? Is he talking about mind swapping?
Ooh, I played that game. Consciousness exchange will let me access the arcane knowledge lost to time. Alright.
So the cult was on the expedition along with Peasley. How long have they been behind all this?
Oh, they were all on it. Okay. Including John Teague. Who was John Teague?
Apparently that John Teague was Fornax, another cult member.
Apparently he was Fornax, another cult member. I think we all knew that. I don't know why it had to be explained to us. Noctic ruins, matching structures in the caves of Rappahannock River, Virginia. Where's the city? Fair, fair. All good questions.
Say, isn't that Senator McCarthy?
Oh, cool, John
Indeed.
McCarthy.
Caleb's friend Joe was none other than Senator Joseph McCarthy, who led the infamous witch hunts against alleged communists.
Great. Yeah. Glad we don't have anybody, you know, problematic in this game. That'd be awful.
That doesn't sound good at all. And what's this Azathoth business?
What's a trapezohedron? Know what a trapezohedron is? Bring forth the black man. Depart for the throne of Azathoth at the center of final chaos. All right.
I knew Bowen would never abandon his Nazi pals.
All right, cool. Trevor von Braun. All right, cool. So we're fighting the Nazis and Senator McCarthy. Seems like a good thing to be doing. All right, through the door, I guess. Okay.
Dr. West?
Dr. Quest, Dr. West. Human name and manuscripts from 250 million years ago. Impossible. Weird. Okay. Big book? Really? I can't look at the big book? It's clearly got spells in it. Alright. Fine.
This creature seems vaguely familiar.
I don't know. Maybe we could look in some sort of book that probably talks about it. I don't know where to find one of those, but it seems like it would be useful as far as information goes. No, apparently none of these things are interesting or useful to us. Okay, great.
Evangeline had to be on the other side of that door, no doubt about it. But Harry stopped before entering. Was there anything left for him to find in Caleb Bowen's office?
Huh.
Please be all right, Evangeline.
We're on a rescue mission. We don't have time to look for stuff.
Let's go, Miss Drayton. We have to get out of here.
Look, it's the engineer. I've seen one of those creatures before. In my dreams. In the Stone City, in the jungle. He spoke to me in my dreams, Professor. I have
Forget about it, Miss Drayton. We'd have to call the police and...
Calling the police won't do any good, Professor. Spitzbergen. I need to talk with him, with the great engineer.
Miss Drayton, don't you realize this doesn't make any sense? We can't chase Bowen and his...
No, you don't understand. Bowen isn't in Spitzbergen. He's on his way to the city, on his way to Nicotis.
Harry couldn't believe what he had just heard. Evangeline had mentioned a place he had known in dreams, long ago. So long ago, he had nearly forgotten it.
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world.
All these questions came crashing down on Harry. And suddenly, he wasn't so convinced anymore.
How very mysterious.
Before boarding the plane to Norway, Evie and Harry talked about the trip. About where they'd be stopping over. About what they'd do once they got to Spitzbergen. They talked about bringing plenty of warm clothing and gear and supplies to make it through. They talked about getting their documents and passports in order. They even talked about the strange city they had both dreamt of. But Evie knew there was something they hadn't talked about. A question she didn't know how to ask the professor, because every time she'd tried, the right words never came out. But a long flight leaves plenty of time to think.
Professor?
Yes?
When I was being held by that man, Bowen, he showed me a picture of you. A picture of you and my father in the Pacific. Did you know my father, Professor?
And then, it was Harry who didn't know how to find the right words. Because even though he'd been waiting years for that question, he still didn't know how to answer it. Evie took Harry's silence as a yes.
How come you never told me you knew my father?
You never asked.
Bad explanation.
What do you mean, I never asked? What kind of an answer is that?
Yeah.
Evie was furious. That petty, childish excuse didn't suit the professor at all.
Look, I wanted to.
You wanted what? Just talk, for God's sake.
All right, all right. I'll explain everything.
Good. We've got plenty of time to spare before we land.
My wife, Nora, was diagnosed with an incurable disease. The same hereditary illness of unknown origin that had struck her mother before her. The doctors had no answer.
It's the black goop.
So I decided to find it myself. I never imagined the answer would take me so far away. To a remote island in the Pacific. Back then, I didn't have the financial independence I have now. So I had to raise money and put a team together. Do you remember the night before your father left for work in San Francisco? You were probably 5 or 6 years old.
Oh God. Yes, I remember. I remember a beautiful, dark-haired woman, a nervous, scrawny guy, and a man who seemed really happy about something.
I'll never forget those words. You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested, by any chance, in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific? That's right. Frank agreed to come with us to the island. It pained him to leave you and your mother back in Mississippi, but he needed the money and I was paying very well. But that island wasn't what we expected. There was something there that... Let's just say there are forces in this world that mankind ought not to meddle with, Miss Drayton. Things like the Black Ooze, and on that island, it was everywhere. I told you, it's the most dangerous substance I've ever come across. We found that out when one of the expedition members came into contact with it. It was him, driven mad, who attacked your father. Just a shallow cut with an ancient dagger, but enough to infect him with that black liquid. That is what took Frank's life. I did what I could to look after him, but that infection, it was beyond anything I could handle. His final words still haunt me. Harry, please look after my wife and my little girl. And that's what I've been trying to do all these years. Though evidently not as well as I might have done.
Evie was speechless. She could not believe it.
Take care of me? What are you talking about? I just met you a week ago. I've never had anyone except my mother. And the only help we ever got was from the insurance checks. What kind of help are you—
There was no insurance, Evangeline.
What?
Harry decided that since he'd started telling the truth, he wouldn't stop halfway.
I am the Hydrangea Foundation. Hydrangeas were just Nora's favorite flowers, that's all.
And then, Evie understood. She understood the strange and painful sacrifice that man had made.
I wasn't the one who drove that dagger into your father, but I dragged him to that island and didn't listen when he told me we had to leave.
Harry had spent a long time avoiding the truth of what had happened nearly 30 years before, on that island in the Pacific. But for the first time in ages, he was forced to face it.
So yes, your father died because of me. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I won't be so foolish as to ask for your forgiveness. I know I have no right to it. I understand how you must feel now. I understand that you hate me.
Oh, interesting. Huh. I mean, we're all on the same team here, right?
You could have told me.
I know. But I'm a coward. All I've ever done is avoid responsibility.
Could be. But you've also risked your own life to save mine.
I owed you that.
And you've paid for my schooling? That's not what a miserable man does.
I only did it because I had the money. And because I felt guilty.
Where did you get the money again?
Look, Professor. You insist on painting yourself as a horrible person. But I don't think that's true. I think you're just a sad and lonely man who's shouldering more guilt than anyone should have to.
Harry was puzzled. He hadn't expected this. In a strange way, Evie's forgiveness made him feel uncomfortable. Didn't he deserve punishment for what he'd done? Evie's decision had made him doubt. Perhaps it was time to move on.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
I'm sure I am. Believe me.
And after that, Evie and Harry remained silent for the rest of the flight.
It was extremely awkward.
Despite having talked about it, Evangeline and Harry were not prepared for the freezing cold they would face on that remote Norwegian island. Although weather would be the least of their problems in that place.
Okay, so he apparently didn't have enough money to fund an expedition back in the day, but between the expedition and now, he somehow has enough money for a mansion and to support someone through college and have like multiple staff members. So how exactly did you make your money, buddy? Seems suspicious at best.
God, this is unbearable.
You're unbearable.
Professor, are you sure you're all right? You should have brought a couple more layers.
Don't worry, Miss Drayton. I'll be fine.
Harry hadn't always been like that. He used to like heat. But 3 months stranded on a Pacific island had changed his preferences.
What we saw in Bowen's office, the Black Pharaoh, Azathoth, and all that, what do you think it means?
Just the ramblings of a madman, I'm sure of it. I'm actually more worried about the other things. Spitsbergen, the statue, your memory loss, and your dreams about that creature. Too much of a coincidence, isn't it?
Why is that bush weirdly snowy? And that bush. Okay, I guess there's multiples. Oh, it's a telegraph.
This sign. It's written in Norwegian. I guess we're close.
We found a Norwegian sign on a Norwegian island.
Do you
It must
really
mean we're
believe
close.
it's possible to switch minds?
Honestly, Miss Drayton, I have no clue what we're dealing with. But whatever it is, we'd better stop Bowen as soon as possible.
Scoochy scooch.
Here it is, the radio station.
Dun-dun-dun. The evil radio station. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
The storm is getting stronger.
We'd better stay close to each other, Professor.
We're gonna ask that radio station so many questions. It's not gonna know what's hit it. Oh, I can run now. Cool. What's in here? Trucks.
This looks like the station's garage. I wonder why they left vehicles in here.
Maybe they...
It's not working.
Okay. Wow. Rude. Just interrupting. That's fine. No blizzard. Blizzard.
The entry post is completely wrecked. What happened here?
Well, that's probably fine.
There are way too many beds for a simple radio station.
That
Oh.
would back up what Bowen said. That this place was just a cover-up.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
That's Nazis all the way down. Okay, so that goes off that way. Might as well follow the wire, see where that goes. Games have taught me anything. The wire goes somewhere important. Hey, here we go.
It's not working.
Nope. Never mind. I was wrong. Yep. Color change is interesting. I don't think it's supposed to actually mean anything. Alright. Really? Nothing in here? Aside from a switch that doesn't work? Okay. Alright.
I can see some banners on the building. They look like... Oh.
Ah.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
That's a strong stance, Professor. Ooh, there's logger in here. Oh, what? 13 shovel?
It's not working. This storage room's a complete mess.
Like everything else in the station, it seems.
We should probably take that with us, but... Oh well. Okay. Let's go investigate the secret Nazi bunker. I'm sure I'll be fine. Definitely not a trap.
Just as I thought. No power in here.
Is there anything we can do without power?
I doubt it.
I'll have to take a look at it later. Right now, I need to get the power running in this station.
Alright.
All of these rusty gadgets are useless.
That's not a generator.
No, the door won't budge.
Not with that attitude. I touched it. I can tell it won't budge.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay,
But
fine.
it won't. There's a key. There must be a generator here somewhere.
Sure. You want to check upstairs, I guess? Since apparently we can't do anything until we find a frickin' generator. Anything up here look like a generator? Not really. What about through here? Oh good, a roof generator.
Evangeline, I see a...
Harry hesitated to say the words because of how absurd they might sound.
spaceship of some sort?
A spaceship? You mean like a flying saucer?
Yeah, okay, I can see it now. Right, right, left. One step at a time. No? Okay. Alright, so now what? Do I have to go and take the key all the way back and follow the power line again?
Not yet. I've got to get the generator running before I can get any work done.
Well, where do you think that generator is, bud? Is it down here? Did I just miss it somewhere? Maybe it's out back. Could we even get to out back? I don't see any way to get around there. Is this the generator building? I guess. Yes, okay. Does have the power symbol. Alright, that's fair. Great. Just kick the generator on, it turns on like normal.
Hey, what the...
The current must have caused a power surge in that distribution panel up there. Let me take a look. Maybe I can fix it.
Where are you?
Okay.
"14 shovel."
Darn it. This fuse box is sealed. You don't happen to have a screwdriver on you, do you?
No, sorry, I left it in my other coat. With the field microscope, the flare gun, and the cannonball.
Perfect. This'll do.
2 of those are probably useful. Come on.
An old fuse box. And it looks like it still works. Even after years under this weather.
Never doubt German engineering. What's the problem?
Well, the whole base runs on an interlock circuit.
What does that mean? I know nothing of technical stuff and you know it.
It means that for the power to reach the antenna, you'll have to manually turn on each switch in order.
Great.
You mean I have to look for switches all over the base?
Cool.
That's right. I'll route the power from this fuse box, and then you turn it on.
Fine. Stay put. I'll get back to you.
Oh, cool. Alright.
You're in charge now.
Alright. Cool. Let's go do the switch puzzle.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. It's up to you now, Evangeline.
Up to you now, Professor.
Alright, so that's the one that goes over there. Presumably. Or not.
Your turn, Professor.
Okay. So that goes over there. That one goes up here, so I guess it's gotta be... Yeah, that one goes out there. Okay, so that's gotta be one in here. Right.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
Okay, I see. So we actually need to turn
Please, by all means.
off this one and on this one. Can't use that one because it's
Up to you
broken.
now,
I see.
Professor.
Alright. Fair enough. We can go on over here. Pop this one on. There it is.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Your turn, Evangeline.
You're in charge now.
How do we get around this place? Do we go out the back? No, it has to go up there. Okay. Go this way? Yeah, looks like it. Cool.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline.
Your turn, Professor.
All over it. And I have to go all the way up to the top, huh? Alright. Not this way. Oh, yeah, spaceship. Alright. Up the ladder.
Yes, we did it.
We're good. Power's on. I'm heading back to the antenna, Professor.
Okay, Evangeline.
Alright. Now we can finally read some documents, I guess.
Huh. Wasn't expecting to see one of these here.
A phone?
What are you talking about?
It's an Enigma machine.
Oh, okay.
A message encryption device the Nazis used to encode top-secret messages.
But how could you possibly know that?
I worked in intelligence during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I was too old to be sent to the front lines. And I can't see a thing without my glasses. But the OSS thought someone like me could be useful cracking codes. So they sent... Looks like someone in Fort Meade really dislikes superhero comics. What a shame. This looks pretty good.
Okay. Alright, so you worked in intelligence. Then somehow you became super rich after the war. Still sounds questionable to me.
Russell's desk is always a mess. He's probably on a cigarette break. Hendricks requested a transfer to Europe last week. He's a man of action, no doubt about it.
Okay. Oh, an Enigma machine.
This is the message that needs to be deciphered.
Okay. Yoink.
I don't rightly know what we'd have done without Turing and his people over at Bletchley Park.
Rotor settings, yesterday's indicator group. Plug board configuration will change. See attached cipher sheet. Alright, cool.
I really doubt this is how Nora pictures my work here at Fort Meade, but she does love to tease me.
Well, that is cute. Okay. Moving right along.
Enigma decoding instructions.
First they learn the messages to decrypt, then find them in column 5. Figure the machine with the elements from that row. Column 1 allows you to check the day the message was sent. Okay. Sure. Interesting.
Ah, the set of components that makes Enigma's encryption possible.
Mm-hmm. Message reader, interchangeable rotor disk, main dial, front cover, cable plating, cable pairing, initiate decryption process. Okay, great. Let's get to work.
We worked hand in hand with the Brits. They'd already managed to crack Enigma, so we hoped their work could help us break JN-25, the Japanese naval encryption system.
Okay, so GMR. Okay. Three, 1, 2. So 26, 115. Then what? Oh, I see. All right, 312. UANWF. How do I do the plugs here? Mm-hmm. Okay. What am I missing? Why is this not letting me? Do I have to zoom? Yes. Did I miss the instructions somehow? Main dial, front cover, cable pairings. Oh, okay. I have to hit these switches, I bet. These things? I see. Okay, fair enough. Right. GMR. UAWF.
Excellent. I think I solved it.
How can you
Maybe
tell?
we can use their deconstruction process and adapt it to crack the Japanese ciphers.
Okay.
Of course, it was hard leaving Nora alone at home. But she insisted. She knew I could help our country fight the Axis. So my only condition for working at Fort Meade was that my wife could contact me whenever she needed.
Hello, this is phone.
Yes?
Hello, my dear old pal.
Nora, it's so good to hear your voice.
How are things going over there, my love?
Well, you know they won't let me tell you anything about what I do here, but we're making progress. Mostly thanks to the British.
Blimey, who'd have thought the bloomin' Brits saving our hides?
Yes, they are, Nora. How are you feeling today? Have you had any fever this morning, or...?
I'm fine, Harry. I'm more worried about you, actually. How are they treating you in Maryland? Are you eating well?
Yes, I can't complain, but... I feel like I'm wasting our time. I should be making the most of every day there with you instead of...
Listen to me, Harry. We both know there will come a day when I won't be by your side anymore. But it doesn't make sense to live waiting for that moment. Besides, you're not going to live forever either, old pal. One day you'll kick the bucket too. You know that?
Oh, that's what I call a cold comfort.
Why? What do you think happens when we die?
There has to be something more.
Oh? You mean like heaven?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting St. Peter to open the pearly gates for me, or walking on clouds or any of that, but maybe what we call heaven is just a good moment that repeats over and over again. Like, I don't know, the early days of our newlywed life in Englewood. We were so young back then, and we didn't know about your illness yet. I don't know if this is just a belief or mere hope, but...
Then, I promise you that when the time comes, I'll be waiting for you in our house in Englewood.
Let's talk about something else. All right, Nora? Because if we keep this up, I'm going to burst into tears and lose whatever little respect the army boys at Fort Meade have for me.
All right, darling, I'll let you get back to it. Crack those codes, Commander Everhart. All of America is counting on you.
I'll try my best. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, Nora. Nice talk with you. Kind of a bummer. No offense. Alright. So before we do that, we probably need to find some Enigma cipher somewhere. What about this? Are you a cipher?
This encrypted message is rather short. I wonder what it contains.
I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. So there's multiples, I think is what that's saying.
No use. It's encrypted.
Yeah.
An encrypted message.
An encrypted message. It must be a clue.
Beyond your...
Ah.
1943.
Yeah, okay. So there's also separate code sheets. Great. Cool. This one is a plug.
There's some
Okay.
sort of cable here.
Right, right. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Let's go find the rest of the crap. What's this?
What on earth were they doing in this place?
No one suspects. The NPC beneath the radio antenna. Alright. We're being very Indiana Jones over here.
It's the Dienstausweis of an SS Oberstgruppenführer. Some Otto Adler.
English, please?
Oh, sorry, it's the ID of a Nazi general.
Right. Super useful. What we got?
Operation Weserübung. The Nazi occupation of Northern Europe. Boy, this radio station gets creepier every minute.
Yes, I can feel a shiver down my spine. And it's not the cold.
Okay then.
ZNPC.
Sounds like a secret Nazi project, doesn't it?
This machinery hasn't been used for years. It's junk.
You don't have a cable I could steal from there or anything like that? What about here?
All of these rusty gadgets are useless.
Alright, fine. Been a little judgmental here, but okay. No cables, huh? Was there already one in here? Take a look. What does this look like? There is one in there. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. Sure looks like I'm still missing a message. Maybe in one of the trash cans somewhere. Or maybe there's actually only 3 and the developers are just being very rude about how they position them. Wasn't anything in here? Okay. Nothing over there, nothing in here. Nothing over there. Can't hit that again. Alright, well. Let's see what we got. Oh, I can interact with it sideways. Interesting. Okay, what we got? We have UZW. January 26th. Okay, good to know. UZW. Nope. UZW. 231. All right. 223.13. Decoding the thing. Hey Lena, how's it going? Two, three, nope, 231. There we go. And we're looking at G, E, and FM here. We got a G, we got an E, we got an F, and there's an M. Alright, let's give it a shot.
The Nazis probably abandoned the base. That's why this message was never received.
Area will be quarantined. Do not expect any more communications. Right. Okay. Great. Interesting. Well, that's good. BDA. What we got as far as BDA? Okay. The first one. Nice. That makes it nice and convenient. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then 6, 25, 19. Uh, 3, 2, 1, and 6, 25, 19. Oh, stream's going pretty darn well. Really enjoying the game so far. It's a little complicated. Last time I streamed it on Tuesday, I got pretty stuck, I'll be honest, but I managed to make it past that part, and now it's going pretty smoothly. Good puzzles, pretty good story so far. Can't complain too much. I think it's got the potential to be a very good game. Alright, C and R.
A code. I wonder.
Could that be the code to access the reinforced door, Professor?
Okay. Journal's assigned number and current day. Coach is over 10 days, starting from today. Okay. Previous journal is in charge. Interesting. Right. Jazz on January 26th. And what's his code? Huh. Do not have a copy of his badge? I guess not. Yeah, and try to get back into streaming more regularly. Oh, hello. You're just hanging on the stairs. Go follow me around? Okay, that's not creepy at all. That's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into streaming more regularly. I took a little bit of a break for a couple weeks, and now I'm trying to actually get through some backlog of the numerous games I have planned. Alright. Go to Atler. Is it 10 or 21? Maybe we should try to decipher the last code first. There's nothing I can actually put in here, right?
The door won't budge.
Is there a code box?
A reinforced door. You still think this is just a radio station?
All right, I've got to admit, this is weird as hell.
Well, that's going to be complicated, isn't it? I like to stream a variety of puzzle games. I find myself with real enjoyment of solving puzzles, but also I get frustrated, so if I'm not on stream, I tend to put them down and then walk away from them and forget they exist. So streaming kind of forces me to actually go through and play all these. Aside from this, I also occasionally play like ESO and some more MMO type games. But right now I'm trying to really focus on getting through my Steam backlog of all the puzzle games I have. Okay, it ends in a W. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't suppose it tells us when it showed up. Yesterday. Still missing the journal's assigned numbers. They'll come tomorrow. Okay, so that probably means it's in here. Maybe on the last day? Let's see here. When did they leave? Last communication. Okay, he dies on the 26th. Hmm. Today, but we're still missing the journal's assigned numbers. They'll come tomorrow. Interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing that those are part of the instructions, which maybe just means that it's this one right here. PEW. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, I love Life is Strange. I need to actually play the sequel at some point. I haven't actually ever played Red Dead Redemption 2. I've heard good things about it, but I don't know. Like, how long is the storyline actually in that game? Because I've heard that it was a little bit short and some people were disappointed about it, but that could just be word of mouth from people who were being salty about it. All right. 312 2016 1. I forgot already. 2016. Nope. Close that. 20. 16 and 1. And then MF and KQ. Let's put that one in Q. We can drag this one over to K. F and M. What we got? Nope. Okay. Let's try this one. 1, 3, 2. $15, $25, $25. ZIHP. Currently, I'm only streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm trying to get back up to doing like 4 days a week at some point, but my schedule's a little busy at the moment, so I'm only doing 2 days a week. But ideally, I want to be doing Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. And then occasionally on Saturday if a game comes out that I particularly want to just sort of spend a ton of time on. ZIHP. Probably would help if I put them in the right slots. Let's give that a shot. There we go. How about you? How often do you stream?
German names with numbers assigned.
Aha. 83. Okay. Great. Code is journal's assigned number and the day. And this showed up on BDA. Okay. And then the journal died on the 26th. So we assume it's 11, probably? 21? It could be 20 or 21. So 8/8/21 or 8/8/20. Nope, 8/3/21 or 8/3/20. Let's try those. Customization? What do you mean, like the different styles and stuff like that?
No, the door won't budge.
Okay. Sign number and day. Previous general is in charge. Hmm. Okay. So it could also be the 25th. That would still be 21 and 20, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I have been
No, the door won't budge.
working on getting all that stuff set up. I have a friend who's does graphic design, so far it's been pretty minor, but once they get some time,
No, the door won't budge.
I'm gonna have a lot more customization. I also need stuff for like alerts and things like that. So right now it's all pretty much the standard stuff that comes from Twitch, but that'll change in time. Okay, so this arrives on the 1st. Updates every 10 days. $10, $20. 26 is last communication. If current general is absent, previous general is in charge. That just means that it's Voight, I guess. Alright, well, let's give that a shot. 54. Nah, I'm good. I have a friend who's working on all that. I won't step on their toes. But thank you.
No, the door won't budge. No, the door won't budge. No, the door won't budge.
Okay, did I miss something about a communication?
All of these rusty gadgets are useless.
Still missing the journal's assigned numbers. Certainly arrive tomorrow. Till then, it's strictly forbidden. Oh. Does that mean that was set on the 2nd? Or the 3rd? I ended up using the 3rd for it. Okay. So it could be 23 or 22. Otto is dead. Okay. No, he's the general. So let's try 83.
No, the door won't budge.
Okay, 8322.
No, the door won't budge.
Alright, so what do these instructions mean? Codes change every 10 days, starting from today. We received that on the 1st. Code is equal to journal's assigned number and day. If current journal is absent, previous journal is in charge, whatever that means. Yesterday we received the lab store code instructions. We're still missing the journal's assigned numbers. They'll come tomorrow. So 10:20. $10:20:30. 9:19. I feel like that 83's got to be correct.
No, the door won't budge.
Yeah, so I've heard. I just completely misunderstand what that thing meant, or am I actually missing something? Okay. Code changes every 10 days starting today. So new code is 8301. Well, the current commanding general may initiate the code change. If unavailable, the previous commander is authorized to initiate the code change. Okay. Then who are these people? General's identification numbers. Okay. So does that mean that you were the previous one? Doesn't tell me a whole lot. Is there a dossier somewhere saying which general is which? I don't believe so. Okay. Well. Okay. So I know it starts on the 1st. And it should be changed to BDA 83, presumably. General's assigned number and day. Codes change every 10 days. So it changed on the 11th. Nope. This 11th. It changed on the 21st, so it changed on the 31st. Sure. Should change on the 10th and the 20th. Then the last communication is on the 25th, so it won't change by then. So it should be something 20. Unless they just stop changing the codes, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And auto drives on January 26th. So unless we're saying it was the last time he changed the code, which would still be 21, so it'd be 8321. '83. 21.
No, the door won't budge.
Okay. Let's assume that it wasn't him that changed it last. Final communication was then, so last day it should have been changed according to the schedule is February 20th. Try all those, but I think we did that already.
No, the door won't budge.
Like, if the whole plan was not to let the Germans get in here, they did a very good job
the door won't budge.
at making it secure in that case, but I feel like that wasn't the plan.
No, the door won't budge. No, the door won't budge.
How weird. Unless I'm missing some instructions. Adler had the idea of hiding it. Klopke seems more interested in esoteric charlatanry. Okay. I just have to drop a hint because I don't know what exactly. Still missing the journals assigned numbers. Entrance is strictly forbidden. Sure. Otto's dead. Great. Fantastic. Okay, Felix, yep. Yep. We know that Otto's a general. None of this is surprising. None of this is new information. Why are you in my way? Oh, wait. That doesn't make sense because we tried all those. Okay, so current general is absent. Previous general is in charge. Five, 4, 2, 1. Nope. Two, 1.
No, the door won't budge.
2, 2.
No, the door won't budge.
Okay. Alright, something's weird with the instructions here then. What are you trying to do? Okay. Yeah. Figure that out. That's it? Oh, here we go. Mm-hmm. Wait. Okay. Yep. Yep. We got that. 10-day count, include January 1st. Uh-huh. Yep. 19th. Yep. Adler's right there. Uh-huh. Did we not try that? 9519? I thought we tried everything with 19. Because, yeah, okay. Maybe I just missed doing it, but I could have sworn I did all 4 for 19,
At
20, and
last,
21.
we did it, Evangeline.
I need to start writing down what I've tried. That seems to be my major issue
So the
with this game.
station was just a cover-up. But I wonder what for.
Whatever it is, we're going to find out. And soon.
Harry tried to keep his composure when he saw the oily shadow. He didn't want to alarm Evie.
This is fine.
Let us out.
They locked their own people in here. How could they?
Oh, he's dead.
They're Nazis, Evangeline. They're not exactly the good guys. Do you think we'll find that great engineer of yours down here?
I hope so. This trip will have been a total waste of money.
But Evie suspected there was much more at stake than the cost of their trip.
Look at those barricades. What on God's green earth happened here?
I don't know, but we'd better be careful.
No, it seems fine. This all seems fine. I don't see why this would be a problem.
A liquid that reacts to sound, like in the Rappahannock River caves.
Interesting, sure.
Harry held his breath. The black shadows were back again. But then...
What the hell is that thing?
You can see that too?
That sort of cloud of black smoke? Of course. It looks alive.
Great. This is all great. Oh, good. A diving suit. Cool.
A diving suit.
I hope you don't think I'm letting you go back down in that thing again.
No.
Unless there's no other choice, Evie thought.
Okay, I can't.
Diving suit.
Can't.
I hope you
switch.
don't think I'm letting you go back down in that thing again.
No.
Unless there's no other choice.
No, of course not.
Evie.
Offices, control room, Kronos lab. That must be it. We have to go through to the other side. But how will we open these doors?
You said control room, right? I bet we can operate the doors from there.
That makes sense. Okay. To get there, we'll need to go downstairs and through the offices.
But Professor, the way downstairs is flooded.
I know what you're doing. Don't think I don't. See what you're talking about. Can't fool me.
Well, it seems there's no other choice. Which of
I'll
us...
go this time, and I'm not going to allow any argument about it.
Because despite how I look, I'm not 80 yet, Harry thought to himself.
Do you want to go down then?
Go ahead. Lower me down.
All right. Be very careful down there, Professor.
Who wants to go explore the creepy Nazi bunker first? Oh, creepy underwater Nazi bunker. Right. Even better. Alright. Well. That cabinet has a leak.
Everything all right down there, Professor?
So far, so good. Though it's very dark in here. I think I know why this place is flooded.
Is it melted snow? Is it the fact that clearly Sonic the Hedgehog was swimming through here? Those bubbles don't occur just naturally.
They must have tried to break into that flying saucer and then release the black ooze.
Do you see any black ooze around?
All around, yes. I'm pretty sure it was the ship's fuel.
We will call it the Blues.
I've still got 10 minutes of air in this suit.
Alright. Fine. You're trying to hurry me along? That's fine. Okay.
Evangeline, do you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
I've reached the control room. This is where they monitored that black smoke thing and ran experiments on it.
Cool. Everybody loves a good experiment.
I really hope they never succeeded.
Try to find out everything about the creature and the ice. Stop it if it continues to not communicate. Use method. Okay, blah, blah.
He must be talking about that flying saucer we saw out there.
Okay, cool.
Idiots. Only a fool would conduct experiments with black ooze.
Alright. Dr. Scholl's, great. This all ends up with us finding out that aliens killed the Nazis. I don't know how I feel about that.
So that thing is not only alive. But it's also aggressive. Evangeline, there's a panel here. Maybe it'll open those doors.
Great. It's probably fine. Boop. Nope. Nope. Oh,
Please, by all means.
interesting. Okay. So what are you supposed to do? Oh, the professor's doing stuff.
It's in Deutsch. No clue what it means.
Great. Not helpful. Alright, what have we got? Don't have anything in our clue book? Okay.
Up to you now, Professor.
Well. Alright, we've got numbers in there. We've got A, B, C, and D. This is B. 4, 3, 8. And 5. 5. Block, block, block. Okay. So let's try 4, 3, 8. And release the black smoke. Sure, why not? Boop. Boop.
A light just came on. No. Evangeline is on the other side of that door. That black smoke creature could get her.
Wow. Okay. Fine. So now do we have to move you around? It's a very good job that they did with positioning everything so you can't actually see the number there. That's cool. Alright.
It's
So
up
what?
to you now, Evangeline.
I need to... Oh.
Your turn, Professor.
Okay.
Please,
Good to know. Can't switch in the middle of looking at something. Five, 2, 7. Okay, got it.
You're in charge now.
I see, I see.
All right, that's on.
Professor, look. That thing. It's moving into the next chamber.
It seems to move like a trapped insect.
Okay, now we can open this. Great.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Yeah, go into the place that was infected by dark smoke for like 20 years. It's probably safe. I'm sure there's no like radiation or anything. 816 is over there. Anything else we got? No.
You're Your turn, Professor.
I can't see numbers on any of these, right? Oh, right. If I do this, then the door back in the other room opens.
Another one.
And this closes. Yes. Okay. Got it.
Up to you now, Professor.
So let's open that. Head through the door.
By all means.
On over to here.
You're in charge now.
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
Got 309 over there. That's where the thing is, right? So we need to get 527 back. 527 and then 309. I
Your
guess we're
turn,
gonna have to-
Professor.
There you go. You can go back into that room. There we go. $309.
Good. Your turn, Evangeline.
I opened this door for you, Professor. You can leave the control panel. I think we're safe.
Great. Oh, hello. Perfectly safe inside the alien Nazi hideout. Oh, complete chapter 4. Okay.
What is this place? It looks like the heart of Project Kronos.
Could be. Do you think we gave that horrid thing the slip?
I really hope so. After seeing what that black smoke can do to humans, I wouldn't want... What the hell? How did that thing get out?
No time for questions now! Run, Professor! Run! Quick, the bunker door!
Help me close it, Evangeline!
But wasn't that
Damn it.
convenient?
That was close.
Nice.
Nice.
I hope this chamber is shut tight.
If not, we better find another exit. Otherwise, we're trapped in
That
here.
smoke monster is very upset. Alright. What we got?
Lord Almighty.
Evie recognized the gigantic creature at once. It was the same one she had seen in her visions.
Look at the size of that creature.
I'll go talk with it.
Harry remained silent. He was in shock, but not because the sight of that creature bewildered him. Quite the opposite. Something about it felt disturbingly familiar.
Okie dokie. Huh. Okay, cool. Good drawing.
Apparently, the Nazis tried to communicate with that
Yeah.
creature.
Some sort of cerebral alignment, okay. Attuned to the okay. Telepathy. Let's go get you hooked up to the telepathy machine. Yeah. Can't pull that, can't pull that, can't switch any of those on. Oh,
This seat is
There
what
we
the
go.
Nazis used to try to communicate with the creature.
come on.
All right, there's no time to waste. Try connecting me to that machine, Professor.
Evie knew perfectly well that the professor was about to rattle off a whole list of reasons why they shouldn't go through with it, but she had neither the time nor the patience to listen to them.
And before you say anything, yes, Professor, we have to do it. Because we're trapped in here. And yes, Professor, it does have to be me. Because I'm the one who has dreamed of that creature. And the one who understands its language. I know you're trying to protect me. But I need you to trust me. Just this once?
Before the
La-di-da.
argument had even started, Harry had to concede defeat.
Look at me,
You're
I can talk to
impossible,
aliens.
You know that?
You can't talk to aliens, only I can talk to aliens. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. Get in the chair. Hello? Hello? Oh.
That seems to power the machine connected to the chair. You can sit down, Evangeline.
Okay.
Geeignet means suitable, and untauglich means unsuitable.
It must refer to the brain waves.
Okay. Interesting. Got it.
This apparatus identifies matching brainwave patterns between Evangeline and that creature.
Okay. I mean, B1 looks pretty promising. Right? Oh, I see. So do we have to go for each thing? A3. A3B1. So 3, 1, 2.
Another brainwave match.
Good.
What? Okay. Oh, do I have to find the two that match? So D3 and B2? Interesting. We have to find one with A and C. Because we have the A3 there and then C3? Nope, C2. A3, C2, let's try that. Okay then. So you said the triangle one was the match, huh? Right. 4 different brainwaves. Oh, 4 different. Okay. So that's gotta be B1. That's gotta be A3. Which means we need C4. So it needs to be 3, 1, 4, 3. 3, 1, 4, 3.
Looks like everything is set. So whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
Boop the button.
Evie found herself, in the literal blink of an eye, in a completely different place. And it would happen to her more than once that day. As she tried to figure out what was happening, a strange but familiar voice startled her.
Evie. Velkonul. Nakatun. Vekra.
I have been waiting for you for millions of years, it said.
Are you?
I am the great engineer of Nakotis. After so much trouble, Evie was finally before the great engineer. It was her one chance to ask everything she needed to know.
I need answers. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Everything is set. You must close the loop.
Close the loop? What are you talking about?
Take my ship. Travel to Nakotis, the Nakotis of your time. Stop, Bowen. My race will be saved.
Why me? Why did you choose me?
It wasn't me. It was Dr. West who chose you.
What? But what am I supposed to do? I'm just...
You can close the loop. You must close the loop.
I can understand your language. How is that possible?
Your mind in my body. My mind in your body.
How is... When did that happen?
When you were in Nakotis. The Nakotis of my time.
Alright, I'm here in time travel.
Do you want me to... Is there any way I can set you free?
You will do it when you close the loop. Or maybe you did it when you closed the loop. The complex Yithian language made no distinction between verb tenses. Therefore, that sentence could be understood as an instruction given in the past, present, and future alike.
Have you tried not slouching? That cannot be good for your neck.
But how am I going to do that? Where is the Nakotis of my time?
You need to remember its location. Remember.
Remember it? How?
Hearing that, Evie was left speechless. Follow Everhart's instructions. Evie didn't have time to ask another question, because in the blink of an eye,
It was dead.
she found herself once again in that stone city from her dreams, millions of years in the past. Except now she knew it wasn't a dream. It was a memory.
My hands. Heavens. Look at my hands.
Those Zethian appendages could hardly be called hands, but that was how Evie perceived them.
These are not my beautiful hands. Okay.
This was part of my information exchange with the Yithians. I believed I had to tell the Yithians everything about my time in exchange for my freedom, but I was wrong.
Indeed, Yithians merely use the knowledge of others to plan their own decisions, in the future and in the past.
Interesting.
Looks like I also took notes of what happened here in Nakotis.
Okay. Powered by black fluid. Great. We're dealing with literal Wolfcraftian disease here. That's bound to be fine.
I can't believe I couldn't remember this amazing view of the towers of Nakotis.
Nothing has ever gone wrong with talking with Cthulhu.
Find Everhart's notes and follow them.
Alright.
Where are Everhart's notes? Where can I find them? I always thought my dreams didn't take place here on Earth, but now I understand that this is how Earth used to be, millions of years ago.
Specifically, when the Earth's landmass was fused into one continent, Pangea.
Hello.
Look at how tiny that Dimetrodon looks now.
Alright, because we're giant. Or something. Or just in the body of someone who's giant? I don't know. Things gone weird. What do you got? Trilobite?
That's an ammonite.
Sure.
Cephalopods that lived during the Devonian period, 400 million years ago.
No, that's a picture. picture.
These ceilings sure are high.
Evie suddenly remembered the colossal corridors and massive stone slabs of the great library of Nakotis.
Alright.
What is this thing? I remember it.
Oh.
Whoa! My goodness! I'd forgotten about these light conveyor belts. That seems to be a mammoth, late Pliocene, 2.5 million years ago.
There were mammoths during the era of Pangea? Alright. We got stuff to push. Oh, oh. Going over here, going over here. What? Pushing over here. What? 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 Alright, cool. That's fun. Alright, I want to go back and explore that room first. Well, that's in here. We got books. Books are
I
good.
remember this. I went to the Great Library every day.
All day, every day. Aha.
I believe I've seen some of these murals around here.
Oh, I see. Okay. They have future sight. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Now that solves my question.
This mural doesn't look like decoration, but I'm not sure what it represents.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Is this some kind of time location finder? Unbelievable!
Okay, we'll work on the name later. Output of the spatial coordinates corresponding to that temporal area. Okay, cool. Cool. Murals refer to arrows. Alright, great.
This observatory must be used to find the constellations associated with a specific time and location.
Okay. Planet and desired era. Display of constellation pattern. Okay, cool.
This is the altar I worked in.
What? That was... Why did it suddenly snap me to it?
Looks
Sorry.
like I deciphered the numeric coding of the Yithians.
Okay, cool. 1 to 5, 600. Okay, cool. Great. There's gotta be an easier way to write that. Anyway.
This is the ink I used to write with.
Alright, well. We're gonna have to go back to explanations of this is a pen. Pen. The ink goes in the pen. That's the ink. That's a pen. Anyway.
I don't understand this language.
Okay. Cool. Good talk. Ooh. Hello.
Tyrannosaurus rex. A dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. 68 million years ago.
Sure. And up.
A Dimetrodon from the early Permian. 270 million years ago.
Right. Okay. We've got another Zoop over here. Oh, hey. I was wondering if we're going to see any of those guys. Okay, cool. So it's not just a completely abandoned city.
Everything is so beautiful here. I suppose this mural refers to us, Homo sapiens. We appeared roughly 300,000 years ago, in the Middle Pleistocene.
Evie remembered the Dark Towers and understood where the Ithians drew their energy from. Somehow, they synthesized the black ooze and used it as fuel, but that meant that down there, confined within multiple levels of chambers and trapdoors never opened, lay the black smoke polyps.
Great. Polyps, always a comforting word. Alright. Murals refer to eras, yes. Put the planet and the era. Front button is selection, back button is confirmation. So, presumably, this would be the third planet. Then we hit yes. Maybe. Okay. Well then, what am I supposed to do with those? Alright. So that's cool. Input constellation and desired era. Output new location. Right. Okay. Alright, so that's the third planet, huh? Double squiggles through the circle and a small circle. What's simple? Like, how's that simple? Is it on the actual thing? It's probably on the actual thing. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. That. Okay. Great. Now, what exactly am I supposed to do with this, huh?
I suppose this mural refers to us, Homo sapiens. We appeared roughly 300,000 years ago, in the Middle Pleistocene.
Okay. So not all the symbols on that thing are in here. Fine. Small circle, 3 vertical waves. Big circle. Okay. There's clearly stuff that I'm not putting in here yet. Let's go see if we can find some more information. on stuff. Okay. Oh, I hadn't gone down that way yet. But real quick. Alright, yeah. So that's right. Okay. Interesting. Let's take a look up here. Okay.
The same constellation I saw in my dreams. It must be important if they built this lookout for it.
Okay, so what? We have to find that constellation when it's over Earth at a certain time? Yeah, okay. Okay. Constellation Desired Era. Is each era a certain number? Is that what the eras are supposed to be? Did I
This
miss
is the
this?
professor's
I did.
handwriting.
Okay.
He really was in Nakotis.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I missed all of
Another
these.
note from the professor.
Okay. Must relate to the eras of Earth. Yes. Yes, I'm guessing it does. So what, are humans just 4? Is that what we're assuming? Unless these are eras, not planets, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Anything else that I'm missing here? Got you. Got you. Sure. Okay. Can't actually do anything with that. Got that. Okay. If I had to remember all those symbols, I'd assume they would put them down in the journal. But maybe that's a bad assumption since it is right outside this thing. Am I just assuming too much? What we've got is... we've got this planet. We've fourth era. That doesn't seem right, but... Interesting. Just 1 second here. Like I was sworn I saw that little zigzag constellation already. Okay. I guess not. Well, I got it set to Earth. I mean, we could also say that, assume that the era it's set to is the last one, since... Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yes! This is the constellation I've been looking for.
Yeah. Great, great, great. Okay, cool. That's it. We don't need anything else? Okay. And we're off. Zoop. Zoop. Okay. So we're looking for that. Then I think it was 3. Is it not 3? Okay. Guess it was 7.
Eight, 9, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I remember now. Those were the coordinates.
Okay.
Great
bud.
engineer. I know where to find the Nakotis of my time, but all I have are Yithian coordinates. And there's no way out of here. There's one of those black smoke polyps on the other side of the chamber door.
Take my vessel.
Gross.
What? The vessel? You mean the spaceship?
Evie's heart skipped a beat. Piloting a flying saucer was something straight out of a science fiction novel.
But the vessel door won't open. How am I supposed to...
Your mind is now fully synchronized with the Yithians. Travel to Nakotis. Stop, Bowen. Close the loop.
But what about you? I can't just leave you trapped here.
It is irrelevant. Close the loop. And with those final words, as Evangeline blinked, she found herself standing before Harry, back inside the Spitzbergen bunker again.
Evangeline? Can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yes, Professor. I'm here. I'm just a little bit dizzy.
Well, did you manage to talk with that thing? What did you find out?
We have to use the spaceship to get out of here.
What? How? Did that creature give you a crash course in flying saucers or something?
No.
Everything this day has been perfectly normal, but flying a spaceship,
Look around,
that's
Professor.
wild.
Isn't this fascinating?
There doesn't seem to be any power. Are you sure you can pilot this spaceship?
I'm not sure pilot is the right word, Professor.
I'm not even sure ship is the right word. This looks more like a building than a vehicle.
It'll be fine as long as I don't need like giant crab appendages in order to operate it. What are the odds of that
There
happening?
surely has to be a starter somewhere, right?
What about?
Evie recognized a platform very similar to the one in the refinery beneath the Virginia caves, and understood what she had to do.
I was on it already, game. Thank you though.
Look, Professor. It's working. The spaceship is powered up now.
Great.
Damn it, where's the steering wheel?
Right here.
Probably doesn't need one. It looks like an autopilot, but it doesn't just maintain altitude and course. It moves toward specific coordinates, which they express with numbers.
Probably like that. Like that. What was it? 2, 3, 4? 3, 4, 5.
Nope.
What? Oh.
Nope.
Okay. 7. 6. Okay. Got it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
I think I've got it. I've set the navigation system to the coordinates of Nicotis. There you are, Professor. The steering wheel.
Looks like one. Sort of.
Okay, cool.
Can you help me with this, please? Buckle up, Professor. Hey, whoa!
Whoa!
Professor, better find something to hang on to.
Hey, it's moving! Look, it's breaking the ice! So where are we headed?
To Nicotis, or what's left of it. Those dreams you had about that place? They weren't dreams. You were there, millions of years ago.
Millions of years ago? What are you talking about?
The great race of Yith can transfer its mind to the past, present, or future. At some point, they exchanged minds with you. Good heavens. Can you imagine what that must be like? To move freely
I
through...
can imagine what the Nazis would have done if they'd gained that power. And don't forget, that Stahl fella still is among Bowen's gang of kooks. I'm not sure which I hate more, kooks or Nazis. In any case, I don't think anyone should meddle with that knowledge. As I've told you before, there are things we shouldn't. Evangeline, can you hear me? Evangeline? Oh, for heaven's sake, what's happening to you now?
Oh, come on.
Time and space?
Evangeline found herself in an unfamiliar place in an instant. For the 4th time in just a few hours.
Cool, cool.
Oh, come on. Now what? What's going on?
That's what I'm
The
saying.
difference was that this place didn't look like a Nicotic construction at all. Nor was she inside the body of an alien creature. It just looked like the future.
Why am I connected to this machine? And is this... This isn't my body. Where am I?
Evie jolted in shock. If she was in this body, then who was with Harry on the spaceship to Nakotis?
Great question. No more questions.
Seems to be a more sophisticated version of the Spitzbergen mind link device.
Ah, future Nazis.
All the cables seem to lead to that room.
Great.
Evie didn't know whether to cry for help or stay silent. But what she saw when she opened the door left no room for doubt.
Oh no. That's Caleb Bowen.
So Bowen had gotten his way after all. How else could he be leading a top-secret research project for the government? And then Evie thought of something worse. What if Dr. West was none other than Caleb Bowen himself?
Dun, dun, dun. What are these strange machines? I've never seen something like this before. Let's poke it.
Some things never change. Even in the future, folks keep goofing off at work.
No. Okay.
2006? Am I in the future? But how did I get here?
Far off distant future
Despite
of
her
2006.
confusion, for a science fiction enthusiast like Evie, the sight was fascinating. She had already been to the Mesozoic, and now she was in the 21st century. And all within a couple of hours.
Boy, this is getting complicated. Huh. This device appears to interface directly with the brain. So I was right. This machine is a kind of mind swapper. Seems like instructions for that brain device. So this rule overrides another one. Interesting.
Cool. We're gonna play Mastermind. Let's go mastermind it up. Wait, first I check this one? No, what's in here? Okay. Back to the thing. Okay, so at least one thing is plugged in there, right? Okay.
What kind of machine is this?
Okay, so that one's correct. Right, red overrides. Okay. Right, that can't work. All cables are plugged into valid regions. Okay.
Okay, let's try again.
Cables plugged into a region with no correct sockets. Plugged into valid regions. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. do I get a yellow on here? That's what I'm really trying to figure out. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this is a valid region. Alright, great. Cool. I'm not fully sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but do I just have to get green with both sides? Is that it?
Darn it. This isn't right.
I didn't think so. Okay. 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 Alright. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, does that just indicate that nothing there is correct? Okay. Same region or short circuit. Correct sockets are in different regions. Correct sockets are not linked to a specific cable. Right. Okay. Okay. All cables are plugged into valid regions. Am I supposed to be getting everything to yellow? Is yellow good? Are plugged into valid regions. Same region. Correct sockets are in different regions. Okay. So this means that everything's in the correct sockets, but not necessarily the correct region. Okay. Okay. So we know that that's 1. That's 2. I must make that 3. Okay. Got it. So it's gonna look like that, and that, and that. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Okay, so that one. That one. Then come on, come on. Yeah, nope. This one? Okay. There. Go there. Okay. Weird.
Yes, yes, yes! I did it! That mind-swapping device seems to be powered on again. I hope this works.
Sure, because that was definitely a scientific way of setting that machine up. Nothing bad could possibly happen here.
God, works. I need it to work. It's got to...
Professor Everhart, listen carefully to what I have to tell you, please.
Evangeline, are you...
I am not Evangeline. I am Dr. West. Please, listen to me. You won't like what I'm about to say, but I need you to listen carefully and do exactly as I tell you. A greater plan is unfolding, and you must fulfill it to guarantee the survival of not only the human race, but of the space-time continuum itself.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the best at following orders. I don't exactly
Get
get
along with quacks like me? Yes, I've heard that before.
Who the hell is this Dr. West? And how could he know what I was going to say, Harry thought.
Listen to me, please. You will reach the ruins of Nicotis, and you will find Caleb Bowen. Don't worry, you will stop him.
So in the end, the good guys win. Glad that still happens once in a while.
I'm not finished. There is a price to pay for Bowen's defeat, and that is Evangeline's life.
What? You can't be serious.
I am. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum.
No chance, Harry thought. But he couldn't help wondering, if Dr. West really did know the future, could he actually be telling the truth?
Can't I at least think about it?
There is nothing to think about. Any other choice will mean Bowen's triumph and the collapse of the space-time continuum. There's no more time. But remember what I said. Evangeline must sacrifice herself.
Harry considered answering, but found nothing to say. Arguing with someone who could see the future was pointless.
I know you will do the right thing, Professor Everhart. After all, we've been through this before.
Work, damn it! I made it. I'm back. Professor, what happened?
Evangeline? Are you here with me?
Yes, it's me. I'm back.
What happened to you? Where did you...
I was in the future, I believe. But what happened here? Someone pushed me out of my own body, Professor. Who was it?
Harry hesitated before answering. He knew his words might change what was about to happen.
Dr. West took over your body.
What? What for? What did he say?
For a brief instant, Harry thought of telling Evie about the sacrifice. But then he decided against it. That would only trouble her. And after all, Harry had already made up his mind. Or had he?
He said we're going to stop Bowen. We're going to make it.
Really? I don't know. Let's take that with a grain of salt for now. I need to tell you something. I don't know if this Dr. West can be trusted. I'm not sure, but I think he works, or worked, with Bowen.
Was that true? If it was, that changed everything. Harry had to tell Evie the truth, right now.
Evangeline, listen.
A distraction.
Professor, look! The ship's slowing down! We're descending! This looks like...
The Pacific Ocean.
Nicotis is somewhere in the Pacific?
Makes
Looks
sense.
like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
When did you change clothes? Also, where?
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So we're in Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Ythian tech, Harry didn't answer. He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
I want to know where we use the blue key. We got a blue key in the dream. Hopefully I didn't miss the spot to use it.
Here we are. This is Nakota's.
Wow.
Wow.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned.
Wow, abandoned camp. Cool. We just flew on a spaceship. Come on.
What a fool.
Okay. Light input,
Somehow the
light
Yithians were
output.
able to store light and channel it through those lenses.
Wow.
Apparently, Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
Point at the glass sphere. Mind the pattern.
Thank
and the
you,
angle.
Sherlock.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Only there was some way we could store light and then use it again later. But we'll never come up with that technology. Anyway.
I'll stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
Great. Super useful. Thank you.
There are some carved symbols.
Cool. Astute observation.
That really looks like Nakal architecture.
Sure. Just what I was thinking. Oh, cool. Oh, is this free rotation? Nice. Cool, alright.
Seems she had a rare moment of good judgment.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
Who doesn't love discovering mysterious polyps?
This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island.
Okay. Sure. Do we have musical chairs here that we can use? Come on. Store your light. Okay. I have to turn this on somewhere. Oh, this looks promising, maybe. We could jump that. Huh?
Well, looks like that did something.
Cool.
How can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology never ceased to fascinate Harry.
Come on, old man. You can do it. We're not 80 yet. Huh. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Got multiple angles here,
Did
huh?
you see anything like this in your visions of Nakotas, Evangeline?
The Yithian use technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
Ah. Wait.
These symbols must mean something.
Can't rotate over that way? Okay. What is this?
Nope, it isn't working.
Okay, got it. So I need to light the eye, then the that, then wait. That's not even the same symbol. Alright. Back the other way. Yep. Yeah, we're jogging. Ooh. Can I hit this from here? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And we're jogging. Guess we'll go there for the time being. And we're yogging. What else have we got? Okay, we can point that over there. Oh, there's more symbols. Okay. Okay. Now.
These controls seem to contain spheres of black ooze.
Okay. Zoop. Alright. You go. Now you go. Now you go. Okay. Is there actually a way we find the pattern for these, or do we just have to kind of guess? So how did I get that previous symbol to show up last time? Alright, let's go look for some notes. Find any notes over here?
So Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
Uh-huh. From this they generate geometric patterns, most likely it's the final security measure. Uh-huh, sure.
Symbols. Interesting.
Yeah, symbol's interesting. Okay. Okay. Wait.
Does this manipulate the shapes?
Full 2-axis rotation of shapes rising out of that black pool of liquid. Okay.
This is the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
Right. Nonsense. Superstitions. Right. Oh.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed.
Ah.
And he died not long after reaching
Anyway.
Australia.
What else have we got? Can't go up there. Can't go over here. Can't really do anything over here. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Fascinating. If I stop that, alright, cool. Nope. Get back, go. Okay. Did that give me anything? No? Okay. Okay, so those two need to be down and the okay. Keep that one going. Nope, keep that one going. what, roughly 45 degrees. So I thought we're going about now. Then when the far one reaches there, that's when we're going to start the other ones. And that's the same thing.
Look, Evangeline. I can rotate the shapes using these controls.
Okay. Got it. So that's... Is that not it? Were there more symbols that I could find somewhere? Or more patterns, rather? Guess we could try that. Okay. Right. Okay, at least it snaps into place. Alright, so... Can't lock that in, huh? Okay. So, how do we get just a straight line on here? Oh, maybe we do that one first. Okay. Let's try this. Good. Now we need to rotate over like that.
I think I've got it. Sort of.
Okay. Right, and then each one will show us a new pattern that we need to unlock everything. Okay. Yep, that's fair. Let's see how this works. Now if we power this, it'll change. Ah, I see.
It wasn't the first time Harry had stepped onto a stone platform lifted by black ooze, and it still unsettled him.
Right, and that will show the new. Okay, cool. So we gotta be aiming. Got it. We gotta take that and point to like right up here. That's supposed to be there for a reason. think it's too far over to the left, but we'll see. Okay, cool. Never mind. Alright.
Another one of those moving patterns.
Okay.
Lord, this place is crawling with those pollen things.
I don't think it's ours. We really must be careful.
That was actually unexpected for once. Alright, cool. Okay, so where does this start? It starts over here, right? Number 2 is a quarter behind the 4. Guess it really doesn't matter where it starts, but okie dokie. Let's go ahead and move this back just in case we need it later. Okay, number 2, go. How interesting. Huh. Okay, got it. Is that not right? No, the number 3 is in front, okay. Reset that. Activate that. Activate that. Okay. That looks fine. And boop. No, really? Oh. Got it. One of y'all is backwards. Nope, not you. You? Not you. You? Yes, you. Boop.
Yes, I opened it. The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true. But there was no sign of Bowen either.
Wait, so... What? Is that just supposed to tell me how to get the number 1 and 2 to match up? I just skipped a door? Alright. Seemed pretty clear from the instructions.
Lord, what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things. More of those footprints.
Ah, the great race of Yith has sneakers. Interesting.
Well, there's one of those cultists dead on the ground.
I know.
Bowen and Stahl had a last-minute argument over how the mind-swapping machine should be used. It didn't end well, especially for Stahl, whose dream of a 1,000-year Reich died right there with him.
Good.
Look at this architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
Professor, this looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here.
That is how time works.
This is breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
That's weird. All right. There's just one random spider
What is
around here.
this thing?
All right.
Looks like a ray of light.
Come on. Oh, there.
Whoa! Whoa! The polyps are gathering over there.
What's going on? What are they trying to do?
I don't know what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do.
Maybe they're mad
or
because you
why
keep
they
calling them
do it.
polyps. Like, come on.
Professor? Do you hear some kind of chanting?
Yes. And I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this.
See, this is where you bring a gun.
Bowen, stop right there.
Kick him in the balls.
Everhart, what are you doing here? How did
I
you...
took the number 3 bus to Nakotas. Now get out of there, you idiot.
Don't even think about it, Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nalathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when they spout their nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll drag you out of there by your heels if I have to.
Do not come any closer. I'm warning you.
Of course, things change when cultists are armed.
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I don't have time for your
With your
foolishness.
fancy hat.
The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor, if he activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision.
Now we're going in there.
Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum. But he didn't give a rat's ass
Yeah.
what Dr. West had to say. Harry wasn't going to let Frank Drayton's daughter meet the same fate as her father. There had to be another way.
Professor? Professor!
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry. For everything.
Harry!
And as she screamed, Evie watched the stubborn old grouchy archaeology professor sacrifice his life to save hers and all of humanity. Harry found himself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance he feared most. He knew this was his death sentence, but at least he was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Are you out of your mind, Everhart? Haven't you seen what that liquid does to humans?
I know it better than you do, you kook.
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. No, no, no! Oh no, oh no.
Why'd you throw it at
Not
him?
the ice.
Oh, nice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Nakotas, my husband, Harry Everhart, was consumed by the black ooze.
The ooze.
A Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Harry thought that he had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, he thought. He was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised him. One he recognized instantly. My voice. Harry?
Nora?
I'm so glad to see you, my dear old pal.
Nora? Nora! Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming.
Well,
Then I'm dead, right?
No, you're not dead either.
I don't understand, Nora. Everything is so confusing.
Easy, Harry. We've got plenty of time. Ask whatever you need to ask.
were you a giant space monster the whole time? That's an interesting question.
Who is, or was, Dr. West? Is it you?
No, Harry. I'm just a humble art teacher from Newburyport. Don't worry. Dr. West will be waiting for you when you wake up.
Where am I? Where are we? What is this place?
This, Harry, is the Elyksr, a place beyond time and space. And now you're connected.
Connected to whom? To you?
To the Elder God. Both of us are.
What or who is this
Come on,
Elder
keep
God?
talking.
It's hard to provide a simple answer to such a complicated question, Harry. The Elder God has gone by many names throughout the ages. Amaterasu, Terrans, Kor Yithar, Kailamanu. His judgment is inscrutable, at times even incomprehensible. And in some way, those of us who are part of him are connected, beyond time and space. I don't know, Harry. Maybe the Elder God is simply God.
What does the Elder God want?
To offer you its gratitude. It's what I've been trying to tell you ever since you and I parted ways.
The shadows. That was you?
Exactly. But it isn't easy to communicate with someone outside the Elyksr. And I'll admit, an oily shadow probably wasn't the sight you were hoping for.
Okay.
And why is the Elder God grateful to me?
The Yithians sustained their energy by channeling the Black Elyksr. The Elyksr is the essence of the Elder God. That process caused him immense pain and suffering, but you've put an end to it. You've given the great race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Nora, I haven't done anything beyond stopping that kook Bowen.
Ah, but you will. And at the same time, you've already done it.
Nora, I don't think I follow.
Harry, it takes a while to understand what beyond time and space means. But you will, my love. Believe me.
Okay.
How is it possible that I didn't die? I'm covered in that black ooze.
The blood of the Elder God does not harm those who are connected to him. That's why it didn't harm me on the island. That's why you sent me there, remember? To be who I really was? Now he can't, and won't, hurt you either. Because connected to him is someone who loves you and protects you. And that's me, Harry.
That means I can't stay here with you, can I?
Harry, you're already here with me, my love. We've been together for all eternity.
What?
But you need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you, an important task you have to carry out, and people who depend on you. Evie will need your help, and you'll only be able to help her if you live a whole life. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
And one more thing. Tell Evie Papa is waiting for her at the Benoit house with the whole family. She'll know what it means.
I'll tell her.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. For now.
I love you so much, Nora. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Don't be sad, Harry. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you too, Harry.
Harry, can you hear me?
Oh no.
You did it, Professor. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Evangeline. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. She is also connected to the Icor, Professor Everhart.
Harry couldn't believe his eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen? No. What is he doing here?
No, Professor. It's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Harry understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
Interesting. So is that setting up a DLC or is it setting up another game? All in all, it's very good. Like the puzzles, like the story. Everything was voice acted. Not half bad. Oh, I see. I see.
Harry, we've never talked about it, but when the moment comes and I make the mind transfer, don't you think it would be easier if...
If you explain to my 1957 self who you are and what's going to happen in the future?
Yes.
What if something goes wrong with the loop because of that change? Wouldn't it break the space-time continuum?
Well, I'm not sure. I just wanted to spare you that unnecessary distress and...
I'll handle it, Evie. You know it. It's already happened. Better not to take any risks.
I guess you're right, Harry. And as you say, if we're still here, it's because it already happened.
That was cool. Great end sequence, too. Great job with the credits, guys.
Harry Everhart died at 12:30
there's
on
more.
May 6th, 1983. Moments after dying, Harry opened his eyes.
What happened? Where am I? I'm in Englewood. I'm young again.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Nora!
Heavens! You're certainly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. Maybe I should not let you sleep in so much.
Nora! Your hands are...
What? What's wrong with my hands? I promise I washed them before making breakfast.
But what about your illness?
What illness? What are you talking about? I'm healthy as a horse. Hey, don't get used to me bringing you breakfast, okay? I'll be out on the porch. We've got a long day ahead of us. And all the time in the world, old pal.
Very nice. Not sure that last segment may need to be in there, but still pretty good. Alright, well, everybody who's watching, hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Call of the Elder Gods. Looks like we're probably going to have to play Call of the Sea next, because I want to know what happened in the first game. So, we'll get around to that next week, though. As for now, this is me signing off. Have a good night.